Hello, Carolina Flooring and Roofing, CFR. This is Joel from JND SEO. And I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, then let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, I'm going to give you some free tips that you can actually go ahead and apply them right to your site. All right, so the first thing that I do want to talk about today is content. So I'm on your homepage, and I just want to see about how much content you guys have on your page. You guys probably have between 200, maybe 300 words of content. Google recommends having about 1,500. The reason that they want so much is really because the more that content you have, the higher Google's going to rank you. And more companies are kind of getting closer to that 1,000 now. So 1,500 is essentially like the new 1,000, where if you have that much, you'll be ahead of everybody, and you want to beat them in basically every category, and one of those is content. But the second reason, and probably the even more important reason, is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. Just as an example, I've put in roofing Wilmington, North Carolina as my example up here as a good keyword. This one has a lot of volume attached to it, so it is a really good keyword. But the other reason that I've used it, this is what new customers are going to search if they're looking for a service you guys offer in an area or location that you offer it in. So let's look through their eyes. First thing they're going to see are these ads at the top of the screen. And, this is just companies paying to be seen first by new clients with bringing in some additional business. After that, the second thing they're going to see is this map section. And we're going to get the top 3 companies showing up in the map section. This is all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to get into the organic section. We're going to get about 10 results showing up here per page. Remember that there's 10 per page, so we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But these show up based on Google's algorithm. We know 2 parts of it that we've talked about are content and keywords. And these actually give us kind of the results of our keyword, which is roofing Wilmington, North Carolina. We can rank these accordingly. So number 1 goes to Excel Roofing, 2 goes to Floors and Foley, and 3 goes to All Seasons Roofing. So what I want to do next is I'm going to go ahead and take your website, cfrmyroofer.com, and I'm going to plug it into a program that I use called Ahrefs. And what this does is it just allows me to kind of analyze your site and see how it's doing right now. First thing I see is you guys are using your headers. This is a really good thing. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier in searches. And it's also a way to get some extra keywords in. So I see you've got your business name here, Carolina Flooring and Roofing, as well as a few keywords of your services and where you guys are located. Just kind of diving into the numbers, you guys have 17 referring domains right now, and that's bringing you about 212 links back to your page. Or sorry, there's 212 links on backlinks on those 17 pages. So referring domains are just websites that you guys have links on, or it could, referring domains or websites. And on these 17 sites that you have these, you have 212 links on the 17 sites. So what happens when people click those links, they're going to be redirected back to your page, cfrmyroofer.com. Next, we see about 92 keywords that you guys can be found for. And what these do, this is what really helps you get found in Google searches, just like what I put in roofing Wilmington, North Carolina. These really bring the visitors to your site. And the 92 that you guys have right now that you can be found for are bringing 8 visitors to your site per month. So let's take a quick look at the keywords and kind of see why you guys aren't getting some more visitors per month right now. So roofing and flooring, that's the first one that we see. Services you offer, the only problem with it, there's no location attached to this, right? So anyone could search us anywhere in the US, and we can see that we're getting about 70 visitors per month. 70 people are searching this per month. And you guys are in the 6th position. Remember we talked about there's 10 results per page in our organic section. So number 6 is going to get you on the first page. So that's a really good thing. But it's going to get you about in the middle of the first page. After that, we have Carolina Roofing, which is it's a good phrase. It does somewhat relate to you guys. However, it is kind of what a typical, phrase that people would search for just roofers in Carolina. So 200 people do search it, so there's really good volume attached to it. And you guys are in the 16th position for that. So what that tells us, you're in the middle of the second page. And we've actually found through research that 80 to 85% of people who do searches on Google or any other search engine will not go to page 2. And if you think about that, when was the last time you did a search and did you go to page 2? Chances are you didn't. Just scrolling down through, let's find some more. Carolina commercial flooring, another good one. 20 people search it. You guys are number 11, so at the top of page 2. Let's see, hardwood floor refinishing, Wilmington, North Carolina, is another service you offer. 30, 14, so at middle of the second page. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Roof repair. This is what I'm looking for. This is a good one for new customers. Roof repair, Wilmington, North Carolina. 80 people search it. You guys are 28. So that puts you at the bottom of page 3. So you guys do have some good keywords mixed in here. This seems like the issue that we're kind of seeing is that you're just ranked a little bit further back from page 1, right? So you're a lot of page 2s. In fact, I think the only page 1 we see is this first one, roofing and flooring. And unfortunately, it's a national term, right? It could be anywhere in the U.S. Someone could search it because it doesn't have a specific location. So you might get people on that one that aren't necessarily in your area. So that's why you guys are having the 8 visitors right now. I would say most are coming from that first one. As a quick comparison, I'm going to run over to Excel Roofing. We're going to just look at their numbers in Ahrefs as well. Let's see, you see their name at the top here in the title, Roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina, their keyword. 86 referring domains, 222 backlinks to their site, 407 keywords. And we can see that's bringing about 300 visitors to their site per month right now. And again, let's quickly look at their keywords and we'll kind of see what's going on with them. Roofing company, Wilmington, North Carolina, 150 people do search it just like that. And they are in the first position, so they're going to get the highest percentage of those results. Excel Roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina, 70 more, number 1. Roofing Contractors, Wilmington, North Carolina, 150, number 2. Roofing Contractor Wilmington, 100, number 1. So we have a couple with their name in it. People who search you by name know who you are. What that means is it's going to be referrals or people who saw your signs. And then you also want to bring in the new customers. Business is always important to bring in those new customers. So that's where a roofing company comes in, roofing contractors with specific locations, because they're looking for essentially services that you guys offer. All right, so for you guys have a lot of keywords. It's just a matter of ranking higher up in them. But if we added, let's say 3 to 5, or got 3 to 5 of the ones you have, ranking in those top 5 on that first page, which we should be able to do in about 0 to 3 months. That's going to bring about 100 more visitors to your site per month. That should equal about 50 calls to you, we'll say 30 to 50 calls. And that should bring you about 10 estimates. Those 10 estimates really should, depending on what your closing rates are, and I don't know that. That's what you guys would know. But even if it was 40%, that's 1 per week, 4 jobs a month. If it's less than that, let's say it's 20%, that's still going to be 2 jobs per month adding to what you guys are already doing. Thank you guys for your time. I will give you a call just to follow up, but I do appreciate it and have a great day.